Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Windy City Webcast. I'm Eddie Diaz, and this is what's happening in your world of sports. In a game that took every inch of fight they had to offer, the Chicago Bears improved to 6-1 as they defeated the Carolina Panthers 23-22. The Panthers shut down the Bears throughout the first 3 quarters of action, and Soldier Field let the Bears share in their displeasure with a chorus of boos. However, late in the fourth quarter, Cam Newton was feeling generous and turned what should have been a routine throw into a touchdown. For the Bears, Tim Jennings snatched the ball out of the sky and took off the other way. Jennings now has 6 interceptions on the season, and he has returned to every single one of them for a touchdown. Robbie Gould kicked a field goal as time expired to complete the Bears' comeback. This past Tuesday, the White Sox and pitcher Jake Peavy agreed on a 2-year, $29 million extension. Despite having a record of 11-12 last season, Peavy performed very well for the White Sox and was often let down by poor hitting that led to several undeserved losses. However, it wasn't all good news for the White Sox as catcher A.J. Przinsky filed as a free agent. The White Sox have exclusive negotiating rights to extend Przinsky until Friday, but as of right now, no deal is in sight. Chicago Bulls Hall of Famer and 6-time NBA champion Scottie Pippen shared an interesting bit of information this past Tuesday during an appearance on the Waddle and Sylvie show on ESPN 1000. Pippen said it's his goal to be an NBA head coach in the very near future, possibly as soon as next season. There were rumors that the Orlando Magic flirted with that idea this offseason, but it was never anything more than that. Will we see Scottie on the sidelines once more as a leading man? Only time will tell us the answer to that one. When people think back on the Cubs' 2012 season, they will likely call it one of, if not the worst season in franchise history. However, Cubs fans did receive a little bit of good news this past Tuesday when second baseman Darwin Barney won his first Rawlings Golden Glove Award. Barney was easily the best choice for this prestigious award after he matched the longest single-season errorless streak in MLB history this past season. And after a few months of debating just how good they can be until Derrick Rose returns, the Chicago Bulls kicked off their season against the Sacramento Kings. The Bulls played tough physical basketball and grinded out a victory over the Kings 93-87. Joakim Noah led the way, posting a double-double with 23 points and 10 rebounds. And finally, after failing to defeat DC United last weekend, the Chicago Fire were forced to play a first-round elimination playoff game. Had the Fire defeated DC United rather than settled for a draw, they would have received a first-round bye, but instead, they were forced to fight for their lives. At home on Halloween night, the Fire battled fiercely against the Houston Dynamo, but the challenge proved to be too much to overcome. Houston defeated Chicago 2-1 and has advanced to the Eastern Conference semifinals. Despite the tough loss and their elimination, it was a good season overall for the Fire, who reached the playoffs for the first time since 2009. Well, that's going to do it for sports this week here on the Webcast. I'm Eddie Diaz, and be sure to check back here next week at WindyCityWebcast.tv for more.